Hello, everyone. Another week through. This time we saw Mudhead come up and debut, but mostly it looks like we pretty much know this Tigers team. The same tendencies from the first 6 weeks of the season do keep popping up for them. First thing, we saw Parker Meadows get reassigned to Toledo to try and find his offensive game, and it allowed Ryan Vilade to get the recall to the big league. And you can see how much Parker struggled offensively, despite how much the team wanted his defense and base running. But in the end, I think the offensive contribution is valued a little bit more. First game of the week kicked off a big early series in Cleveland and saw Jack Flaherty return to the mound and pitch well once again. But he knows the deal by now. Pitching well for the Tigers means you get absolutely no run support and certainly don't get the win. The team lost another tight, low scoring game, and Riley Green provided the only offense. Game two saw Kenta Maeda return to the mound, and it felt similar to his first start of the season against the White Sox, where he gave up hard contact, but the bats decided to outslug the opponent to back him. Particularly this time, offensively, was Andy Ibanez, who had a career day. In game three, was possibly one of the toughest losses of the year, with Reese Olson back on the mound again and pitching great once again. He surrendered only one hit, as the team overall outhit and outpitched Cleveland, and should have won this game, but two defensive errors led to 3 runs against in what was another one-run game. Offensively, I'll give my first shout out of the year to Zach McKinstry. So the team's defense has cost the team so many games at this point. With them now hovering around 500, they should be probably 3 or 4 games over and right in this division race. So we did see more roster changes with Matt Manning and Akil Baddoo being promoted to fill in for the sick Kenta Maeda. And then we start the Astros series, where game one was another frustrating one for starting pitcher Casey Mize. He pitched a great game and gave up 1 run, but the bullpen really let him down. And after a great start to the season, the bullpen has really been going downhill in recent weeks. And then offensively, there wasn't a whole lot to pick from, but maybe Matt Vierling, he had both the team's RBIs. Game two, so the team finally able to cruise through a game that wasn't so tight. They took the lead early and had no worries with Tarek Skubal on the mound. He wasn't his best, giving up 7 hits and 2 walks, but he didn't need to be. Offensively, there was a couple options, maybe Kerry Carpenter a few home runs, but the shout out here will go to the biggest producer of Mark Canha, who had the grand slam that blew the scoring open. And the week would end badly in a bit of an embarrassing game three. Jack Flaherty pitched okay, but things got away from the bullpen in a 9-3 loss. Um, the big story offensively would be Spencer Torkelson finally getting his first home run. So hopefully that is a sign his season can turn his offense around. It's still not too late to go on a run, but overall I think the bullpen does need to be better. Anyways, kind of an ugly, frustrating week overall, but they are still around 500 with another busy week ahead, including the first West Coast game. Uh, so if Torkelson can get hot, maybe the rest of the offense can follow, and they'd still be in a pretty good position. So, anyways, thanks for watching as usual. I'll catch you next time. Later.